Since the independence of India and the creation of Pakistan, these two countries have rivaled each other even up until today. In fact, according to two surveys done by the Pew Research Center from 2002 to 2017, the two countries have grown more negative towards each other. This is primarily over the land dispute of Kashmir. However, attacks done by India and Pakistan are not just within the bounds of Kashmir. As someone who works with a lot of Middle Eastern people, I interviewed a young aspiring Indian citizen to better understand the tension between Pakistan and India and if their relationship is more positive amongst the younger generation.
Hey guys, I'm Anshuman Bakshi and I'm 18 years old and I live here in Gurgaon, India, and I'm a Hindu.
Education plays a significant role in shaping the minds of the future generation. In Pakistan, schools actively instill in the minds of younger generation that any non-Muslim individuals are enemies of Islam. According to an article written by Dawn, a study was conducted collecting more than 100 textbooks from grades 1 to 10 from Pakistan's four provinces. It was then concluded that there was systematic negative portrayals of minorities, especially Hindus and to a lesser extent to Christians. With 126 students and teachers who were interviewed were disinterested or didn't care about change. According to Anshuman, in India, we see a similar case with their education as well.
While yes, the Indian curriculum tries to teach you to not do conflicts, but there's also a dark side to the Indian whole education curriculum where they try to force Hinduistic BJP's agendas. Whereas when you come to other perspectives, like if I don't know about the Pakistani countries, but here in India, the BJP agendas are forced into the books of the
I see.
Indian students. Yeah, obviously, it's pretty obvious when you try to force Hinduism on people, they will have a basic idea about how bad the other religion is. Like if anyone forced a certain thing on you, you'll obviously get tunnel vision and think about that. And whichever religion comes and questions that, you'll be like, oh, how is he questioning me? And I'll just try to revolt back into that. And once you come into Hinduism, Hinduism has painted this whole picture of how Muslims are bad and how the whole religions and the ethnicity is totally into killing people and stuff like that. Whereas it is not like that. And I don't think that way. But that is the whole picture that is painted. For sure, when I was a kid, the whole thing was painted to me easily that the Pakistani people are not good. What, uh, if you want to put it in simple words, what I was taught from my childhood is that Pakistani people are terrorists. It's not true. There's a minority of group that is there in Pakistan that is a terrorist organization.
Right.
I got exposed to people in Pakistan. I got exposed to the information. I got exposed to the social media, the coverage that they posted, and I was like, this is not the same like what I was portrayed to. There's a whole different thing going on. The whole scenario is different. So I try to look into it with an open mindset. Then I came to my conclusion.
As mentioned, the Indian BJP, a political party, plays a huge role in India. According to Anshuman, it isn't uncommon to find anti Pakistan propaganda. Sometimes news would be exaggerated or blame would be created to further put the people of Pakistan under a worse light to the majority of the Indian people. In fact, the majority of Indian citizens support the actions of their current Prime Minister Modi is taking against Pakistan. According to Reuters.com, in 2019, during India's upcoming election, worries about another war with Pakistan were missed. This helped Modi gain an extra popularity boost because he was never afraid to use military intervention in the past. As Anshuman was stated,
So When India revolts back, right, you know how big of an uplift that's gonna give to the people because someone is there to fight for them. So that's the whole Modi craze where it comes from. That yeah, there's someone in the authorities that revolts back to Pakistan.
Whether intentional or not, the anti Pakistan news circulating in Indian media has given Prime Minister Modi a huge edge over his political rival. Regardless, he is respected amongst in the Indian community, with Anshuman stating that he is like the Obama of India. Despite tensions continuing to remain high between India and Pakistan and efforts to continue the rivalry amongst the future generation, people like Anshuman are constantly trying to change the relationship between Pakistan and India to be a better one. Perhaps one day we can see a certain unity between two countries that existed as one before.